Alright, hello, my name is Josh Morton, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do some let's see, basic bullet holes appearing on a wall, that sort of stuff. So it's just from a series of little action shots that I put together for fun. So here we go. So basically this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to have the holes from this gun appear on the wall behind my friend here. So alright, and I'm going to show you how to do that using some different blending modes and some motion tracking. So there you go. So I'm going to pull up After Effects here. So I've already got the clip here. Obviously there's nothing behind him at this point. So just to be shot there. So basically the first thing I'm going to do is pull up the image that I have for the bullet holes, which is right here. So I'm going to pull that into about right where I want him to appear, which will be like right as he's starting to fall on the ground here. So maybe a little bit further. Alright, now obviously you don't want it appearing like this, so you're going to go down to the mode. If you're not seeing this thing, you can just switch this here. So I'm going to take that, go to Color Burn, which will take away the white there. So obviously you don't want that big, so you're going to shrink it down a ways. Pull it back up here. So and I think in the other one I made them a little bit too big, so I'm going to make them a little bit smaller in some of these. So, alright, now you got that. So obviously you got two problems here. First off, they just kind of appear with nothing else happening, which is not very interesting looking. And of course, we have the camera moving, and the bullet holes are moving with the camera, not necessarily the door. So of course, the fix to that is to use the motion tracking tool. So we're going to go up here to the tracker. It's going to select the video layer here. Going to go to Track Motion. And we're going to take the little box here. So I usually use this little, I've used this little hole here on the bar, and maybe pull this a little bit up. Then you're going to analyze the clip here to find the path that it takes. So I'll wait for that. So you see it's made here the all the different motion tracking information that you have. So then what you're going to do is make a new null object, and you're going to edit the target here to this one, null 10 for me. Click OK, then go to Apply, apply dimensions X and Y. There you go. Click OK, and there it is. So I see we'll follow the path along there. So then to get this to apply to your bullet holes, you're going to go over here to the parent section and go to null 10, which will link it to the tracking information on this layer, and that should work for you. So there it is. So it's actually pretty simple to get this done. You just gotta take time to figure out how to actually get it done, and it's quite easy after that. So now obviously they still just kind of appear out of nowhere. So to make it a little bit more interesting, I've been using a smoke effect, which is actually a muzzle flash effect, but I'll just cut off the initial flash and just use the smoke. Ideally you would want one that would be more straight on. This one is kind of a sideways one, but I think it gets the general point across and looks fairly decent. So if I had other ones I would use them, but unfortunately I only have these three right now, and I think this is the best one for this. So yeah, pull this in. I think it looks good if you start it just a little bit before that, maybe a frame or so. So you take this. Obviously you don't want the black in there, so you're going to go down to your mode again. Go to where it says normal, move it up to add, which will take away the white, or the black, and just leave you with the smoke effect. So again, you're going to take the transform controls, pull it down a ways to whatever shape you think works for whatever you're working with. So there you go. You got it right there. And of course we have the same problem there. So pretty easy fix. All you got to do, select the layer, go to the parent again, and attach it to the null 10 layer. So and that's pretty much all you got to do there. So there it is. So pretty simple. Now the other thing I do like to do with the bullet holes is, like, obviously the door is a little bit out of focus here, so you don't want the really sharp bullet holes in there. So search for the for a blur effect there. So typically I use this this blur here. So you can pull that over to your bullet holes. Open up these. Go down here to effects, gauge and blur. Then up the blurriness to maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull in here. Yeah, maybe something like that. That looks about the same as around here. So, pull back out again. Alright. So you got that going on there. So if you want, you can change the color for the smoke. I think I made it a little bit more gray in my other video, but I think that works. So there you go. That's how you do it there. So now I'm going to just go in and add some more, just to make it a little bit more interesting, but it's essentially the same process. Alright, so I've gone in and added a few more just to make it a little bit more interesting. So basically here's what we have so far. So obviously you're going to want to come in again and put some muzzle flashes on the gun here just to make things a little bit more exciting. But yeah, basically this is what you do. It's a fairly simple project as long as you know what you're doing at the beginning. So it took me a little bit of a while to figure out some of the really simple stuff here, but once you got it, it's pretty easy. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day.